Well, hello, everyone. Happy Thursday.
Tuesday.
It's Thursday Thoughts.
It's Thursday already? Sure said Tuesday.
Yes, you told me we had thoughts, so she has thoughts written down.
I do. But I was going to tweaky Tuesday, but I guess we already did that.
Have some thoughts on all of that. All right, well, while she pulls all that together, let's say hello to all of y'all that are here in the chat. Do remember, I don't know that you were here unless you say hello in the chat. So, here we go. We have Angela, Ann, Barbara, Colleen, Connie, Cookie Wookie, also known as Mo, Caroline, Dana, Deb, let's see, oh, Colleen, I think, jumped in there, Denny, Evie, Fiona, Christy, hello Christy, and Liz, and then we have Dot and Susan, and then Brad popped in there as well. Hello, hello. All right, now we're gonna go to live chat. What do you got lined up? Oh, hello. Okay, Fiber Goddess, Connie. It's Connie.
Connie.
See, I wrote it down. Hi, Connie.
Yes, word. Write it down.
Kathy. All right, awesome. Oh, Judy P's rolling in here. Denny, we got Ricky. Mouse, goodness. All right, hello all. And may I ask you all just to go ahead and, because you know us, you love us, I think.
Thumbses.
Give us those thumbsy upsies. It lets everybody know, especially here at the beginning of the stream, that we are starting and that, you know, something good is happening over here. Come on in. Got Fiona popping in there. Hello, hello. I heard there was I read that there was a little chat about some Deco Arts paints. I didn't really get into exactly what the question or whose it was, but, you know, there's chat happening. If you are popping in here and you don't know who we are or what is going on, we are a very friendly bunch. Do say hello in the chat. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We very much appreciate that. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when we're doing things if you're online. If you want to know more about it, like us actually going live and getting notifications about new products, we have new stencils today. Of course we do. Even above and beyond the eye. If you want to know about all those sorts of things, do go over to our website, sign up for the newsletter. Then you'll get emails about all that business with links and things. We also hang out over there in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group during the week. Many of these lovely folks that you already see here in the chat are there. You get to see their awesome art. We're doing the $100 giveaway. Lots of stuff going on. We have the Makers Creative Collab coming up this next week or so-ish. I have mine done. And I was told that Sharon has hers done. Sharon, you here? Sharon? Where are you
I have mine done.
Hey, Gretchen. Hello,
I need
hello.
to work on mine.
I don't know that she's getting one done. I mean, she's kind of got it, sort of. Hey. Do you have it up here or did you leave it downstairs?
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay. Very good.
I just am not feeling it right now. I'm hoping that, you know, that last minute
Surge of pressure.
Energy. We had a late night last night and an early morning, and those two together do not make for a wonderful, energetic.
Hello, Gayla. I'm so glad you're here.
Okay, well.
Yeah? What are your Thursday thoughts?
My Thursday thoughts are...
Should I go topside or you just...
No,
Okay.
I don't want it to go topside quite yet because
Okay.
they'll be reading my stuff while I'm talking about it. And
Okay.
I don't think
I like this. It has the pencils in front of it. It's quite nice.
Is it?
It's very arty.
Oh, well. We certainly endeavor to be arty.
Yeah, we do. She's even got her hat. We both got our hats on today. My hair's looking,
Oh, well, mine's terrible, and I need to cut it, and it's doing the same thing that... See, this is how it all starts, folks. And I haven't even had time to cut off the wispies.
Oh, we didn't introduce ourselves.
Who said that?
I know. Okay. Hey, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
we are
PM Artist
Studio.
Tell you, see, we're off a little. Sorry about that. Good call, Mouse. Thanks.
Oh.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, see.
All right. Now, I gave a lot of thought to these thirsty thoughts. Been thinking about them for some time. Thoughts are sometimes, you need more thoughts about thoughts and this and that. So, I was just kind of watching Fran. I love the Fran's the day before we go to Thirsty, so I should have really remembered that.
Mm-hmm.
As I always get
Hello, Adele.
some idea from her about something. And one of the things that she was talking about.
So I'm just saying, go on. I
Oh.
try to do it quietly, but I like to say hello to people when they're coming in.
Oh, yes, okay. All right, I'll just ignore you then.
Yes, do that.
Anyway, she was talking about the shape-shifting, color changing, these things. Color change. But what's the other word?
Oh,
that
so
I'm
there's
not
color
thinking of?
shift, color change.
Shift.
And then some of them call them, like the
Interference.
iridescence.
All right. So basically, Fran said, well, she hadn't used those much because they were just too pastel-y.
And Sharon had confirmed or concurred that she kind of felt that way too.
Okay. You're absolutely right. But if you use them like a glaze rather than just a standalone color, then you're going to increase your options. I don't know what.
And their
what is the-
dramatic effect, especially because they do look really great with darker colors.
over other colors, yes.
And especially black.
For instance,
I'm going to go turn on that other light. I didn't think that we needed it, but I think we might need it.
just to bounce some stuff
Yeah,
around.
just-
Well, are you seeing
Yeah.
where the shape shifting stuff is? Color
I
shifting?
might need to go topside to really get because that's usually when it shows up really well. When you lay it down and it picks up the light.
Because I've got it on both sides, and you can see it's different effects.
There, I think that helped a little bit.
Can you see it?
Oh, I didn't go topside. Oh, they can't see it. Woo, we are just rolling sevens. Isn't that seven?
Batting
11?
average here is
I don't gamble.
so okay. I really, and I don't know, this yellow paper is just disconcerting.
Is it disconcerting, everyone? And shall I zoom in at this point?
Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna zoom. Ooh, there, yeah. You can wiggle. And
Okay, so I'm Thursday.
Tuesday. See, Mo, I told you. I was talking to Mo behind the scenes, and I told her, I said,
What?
half the time you don't know what day it is because you just don't have to, so therefore you don't.
That's right. That's what I told somebody. I said, I can't believe you don't know what day it is. I said, I don't have to. I'm retired. I don't got to be anywhere.
Sometimes she does, though.
Yeah. Well, I've got my
She's
daughter
people.
to,
I have people for that.
Yes, I have people for that.
It's one of the perks of moving in with your daughter.
Yes. I'm surrounded by
Hello, Linda.
people
So
that
glad you're here.
take care and look after me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyway,
Color shifting over dark colors. That's the way to go.
that is the way to go.
Now,
because-
our dear friend Fran is not here today, I don't think. I know she was traveling.
Yes, is this her travel day?
Yes.
And she has a long haul
Yes, with the dog.
with the dog, and boy, do I understand that. We crossed, the
Yeah. North
west end
America.
of the United States with a cat and a dog, and I don't
Hello,
advise it.
Sandra.
Okay. The only thing worse is to add a child to that mix, and then you would definitely have some.
Yeah.
All right, so you can see that. Well, I know, but Fran will watch the reruns.
Yeah.
So you can see that little shimmery, flickery stuff. Okay, that is one good thing to do with that. Now let me find another good thing here. Where's
Susan
another?
says that
Where?
it's so true. At PM Artist Studio, live streams are her only structure. Retirement is wonderful. There you go.
It
That's
is.
cool.
Okay, this is another example of the
Color shift.
color shift. And this one just happens to be
Oh,
this.
see, now you're making me nervous because you got Joe back on the roundabout. And see, before he came around and hooked in and knocked over the camera the other day.
Well, that's because you got that clippy thing on there.
Well, it has to be on there because we switched the cameras and stuff. It'll be fine. I got an eye on it, I think.
All right. So what you do is, it's lovely. It's transparent. You get double your money
Hey, Robin.
because you can see what's underneath. I love these things. And I
Nice.
really didn't think I was going to love them. Now, the other thing that is really nice about these things is you can go over the whole, and that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to use one of the clear.
What were your thoughts today? Is this just one of the thoughts?
Well, it's related to the thoughts,
Okay.
but you have to take me off of there.
Okay. I'm going back to side by side.
Okay. This is good. We need to talk about this because this is the lead-in.
She got
Okay, to
squirreled
everything.
a little bit.
And I'm having my ears
Ear.
are stopped up.
I don't like it when you do that. I don't like that. That freaks me out.
I don't know if it helped all that much.
It's allergies. Well, I wasn't being mean. I'm just telling people it's allergies.
It is. I need to double up on my nettle.
And they mowed. See, I think they mowed yesterday. And I swear that's when it gets real bad for all y'all. I seem to be less affected.
All right, so I want to talk about solutions. It's not that I have problems here necessarily. I don't consider them problems when it's at the stage where it's not finished. I haven't created a problem yet. You know, just give me a little time and I will. Most of the time. You know, trying
One
to
moment, please.
trying to do something that
Get right
really probably wasn't such a good idea if I had thought about, you know, kind of like painting Kiki red.
Yeah. You all right?
Ah, I think I got it.
You're opened up?
Mm-hmm.
You're not hollering in a tube?
Well, for
I
the
hate
time,
that. I hate that.
I know it drives me crazy.
Oh, yes, Gretchen, we do. She says, eat your local honey. She's just, part of her problem is her and her baby stayed up too late. Brad and I are very much enjoying this new sleeping arrangement.
Probably should have taken 2 ginkgos instead of 1.
Mm-hmm. Double your ginkgo.
Double your fun.
I don't know if that's how the ginkgo works.
It's not gecko, it's ginkgo.
It is ginkgo. That is correct.
Yeah.
Unless you're eating the lizards.
I try not to do that.
Eh.
Just go down kind of rough.
Oh, yeah, the pollen count is
Especially
very
if the
high.
Scales are going the wrong way while you're trying to swallow. Okay. Enough of that. So, instead of considering it problems, I'm referring to it as options. Okay? Problems can come later on. This is what I really like to do when I'm thinking about my options. I'm looking at it and I'm going, well, let's see. What does it need? Does it need colored pencils? Would it benefit from some, you know, glued on mark making? Which I did do that. What did I do with that one? Yeah. Glued on mark making.
I thought that was pretty cool.
On this end.
So you drew that on the tissue paper, or painted it
I
on?
painted it on with Stuart Simple.
The 2.0.
Mm-hmm. 2.0. I don't have the other one.
Yeah, we don't have 3.
And I just happened to have the sliced off ends of the big pieces of tissue paper. Was all I have left until they decide to send me some more.
Supposedly the 16th.
Y'all are watching that?
7 days, lady. 7 days.
How many left?
7 days. It's the 16th is when it says it's going to arrive. Hey, don't be mad at the person that orders and messages. I have no control over this.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to kind of
I think it's coming straight up from the UK. That's why. Although we can ship things faster than that. I guess
Yeah.
their shipping department.
Okay, well, remind me. I've got some more of those over there that I've got queued up.
There you go, Linda. Problems or creative opportunities.
Absolutely, and that is exactly how you should look at it.
Yes.
And if, one of the things I think in doing things to your artwork is identifying what you consider to be the problem. Because you're not going to be able to arrive at a solution if you really have not nailed down what is the problem. When I'm looking at this, what bothers me the most? Don't just start doing something to do something, is what I'm saying. Is when I have that urge, I tamp it back and do something else.
That's how Kiki got painted red.
Yes, I really,
I told her it was, actually we had discussed it. I told her it was a terrible idea.
And, I might have known it was, but I think I was trying to talk and work at the same time. And can you see what happens?
I don't think that was.
Red happens.
Although maybe that was true. Because you did do it like.
During
yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, no, don't do that.
And I just went ahead and did it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So, back to that.
Oh, Connie ordered it. It took her 3 weeks to get it. Yeah, through Amazon. But it is worth the wait. I went ahead and ordered the 480 sheets because I was like, all right, well, obviously we like this stuff, so I'm not going to piddle poo around.
Well, I guess
it
takes the same amount of days to ship 200 as it does, 16.
Well, I think that the smaller ones, they probably have it at a distribution because most people, probably more people are ordering. So see, a lot of times what they'll do is they can actually ship large, batches of something to the distribution warehouses. And then those can go out faster. But I went ahead and went with the bigger order, and I think that then has to come straight from them because they're not going to warehouse those larger quantities.
Not that much demand.
Yeah. So.
Okay. All right. So.
She was bored with that as soon as I started saying it.
You gotta, come on, y'all. Give me some.
You need some.
ID the problem. With the thought in mind that you can always go back to the options list for more options.
I like this.
Okay. All right, so I got up here and I thought this was very clever. I must read this to you. Options. It's like surgery. Consider the least invasive first. Okay?
Right. Don't cut off the leg.
Yeah,
if
don't
you don't
immediately go, gesso.
Yeah.
Try something, screw it up gradually.
Take your time.
Take your time screwing it up. Don't just go for the whole hog. This is not the time to do that. Okay.
That's funny.
And if you are not terribly familiar with the process that you really want to employ, I advise you highly, go over on your brayer offs and mess about with it a bit. It would be worth it. It really will be worth it.
You'll end up with some cool things that you're like, dang it, wish I would have done that to the thing.
Okay.
I'm just going to glue that down.
Yeah. There you go.
I can't tell you how many times that has happened.
Try it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, try it. If it doesn't work, go back up to your options list or redefine your problem. There you go.
That's right, Mouse. Yes, be sure to mark the leg.
Yeah. Yes,
You're going to lop it off.
The one that needs to be, yes, amputated.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
There's some Thursday thoughts for you.
Now, the downside of listing all of those things out and having this very lengthy list is that you sort of freeze up. It's called creative paralysis. And it's caused by too many,
It's like going to the Cheesecake Factory. Their menu is huge and it all looks really good. Could you please just give me a few, especially when I'm hungry?
This is why I don't go to the mall. I'm overly stimulated.
Totally. Yes.
So, don't let that happen.
Yeah.
Don't let that happen. Just don't.
Just give yourself a few options
Absolutely.
and then move along.
And the thing about it is I always in the back of my mind have this one word, gesso.
That's the cutting off of the leg.
That absolutely opened up the heavens for me. The rain fell.
And you're like, okay, if all else fails, I have gesso.
And if it's really, really bad, I have black gesso.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That stuff is some serious stuff.
I mean, we're talking about the tar pits in L.A. Yeah. Okay.
That's where artwork goes to be preserved.
But
yet
La Brea tar pits.
You can always La Brea your work.
Yes, that's always an option, but don't go. Don't
La Brea first.
Yeah. Screw it up real good.
Yeah. Those of you that are coming in, please do give the thumbsy upsy. Say hello in the chat. We want to say hello back.
We do, and I want Mariah to go topside, please.
Okay. Look at you. I like this directory business. All right, and I am very zoomed in, so let me know if I do need to zoom out. But I think you're doing fine work, right?
Bless your heart.
That hasn't come in yet. Is that the one that you were
Yeah,
after?
it's a light aqua. Look how short it is.
Mm-hmm. It's a real situation.
It's a real situation.
Should we tell them about what you found?
Yeah, because I looked it up. And number one, they don't even... Okay, so Prismacolor. You know, they're such a PT. They list all of these colors that, they make.
Mm-hmm.
You can't buy any of them there. They send you over to Target and Amazon.
Oh, well, okay. No, you can't be mad at them. Because here's how manufacturing and, distribution and all that work. So if you want to work nicely with your distributors, you don't sell direct from you, the company. And
well, then they need to be sending some of this stuff to the
old school. Used to be that you don't, you're not going to compete with your customers. So you can't be mad at them about that. And it's sort of an old school way of thinking, especially before
Golden sells you stuff.
Well, some of them don't care. Some people are like, okay, well, we're all just going to be in this together. I don't know.
Well, I'm
just
really
speaking from experience.
All right. Well, and Dickie Blicky.
Dickie Blicky.
He doesn't even sell individual ones anymore. They said, crap, shoot that. We don't need to be doing that kind of stuff. And I still haven't received my pencils or a refund from you, Dick Blick, if you're listening.
If you're watching.
Yeah.
Also.
Okay.
Wanted to be in the affiliate, but they didn't really have some weird ambassador program, and it's like, yeah, we'll call you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay. Well, anywho, so I was just kind of, curious, so I went over to Target, and voila! They had sets of them there. And I started looking at them, and noticing the number, I got out my magnifying glass. And the number on this one is 992. So I looked, and guess what? In the Under the Sea set, light aqua is there. And here's the deal.
Oh, it was on sale. And it was on sale on Amazon as well. I'm going to drop that link in here for you guys.
Because that set has some good colors in it.
Yes.
That I use a lot of. And anyway, it came out that they were, less than $1 a piece. If you buy them open stock, they're $2.29, and they still don't have they don't have this color.
Evie said she found open stock on Blick, $21 for 7 pencils.
Yeah.
Well, she's still mad at them though, Evie, because they haven't sent her ones that they owe her.
Yeah, I am boycotting Dick. He's no longer on my order list.
Correct.
Poo on you, Yeah.
Yeah.
You can order stuff. I used to order from this place called Saks. S-A-X.
I think they still. I've heard people talk about it because they even make papers and.
Well, I used to order a lot of stuff when I was doing
school.
Yeah. Ordering.
That's right, Mo.
Bunches of paper and whatnot. I would order from them because you would get a break shipping, and you also got a break if you were a school.
Right.
So it was, it was really a good deal for me. Then.
Exactly, Diane.
What?
Now, Jerry's wanted $30 for 12 pencils. So see, this little set of the Under the Sea, and you get a cool little tin. I don't know if you guys are like us. I mean, I don't know what it is about a little tin that I'm like, I can't throw that away. Do something with that.
I have tons of them, and I really, I don't do diddly squat. I
No.
put them in
I've
hydrogen
got boxes.
peroxide bottles.
I've got boxes of little tins.
This is the best way to do your, and you know about the toilet paper things, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So back to what I was talking to about Fran. One other thing that I do, because I think this was wonderful because I didn't have to do anything to it, and it colored penciled really nice because whatever I have on there is very chalky. And it has a nice texture to it. And I'm just trying, really, I need a little bit of shine to this. So what I might do is use this, and either I can paint it on, which probably, but actually, if I brayer it on, it's number one, do the gel plate, it's faster.
Yeah.
And I don't have to mess up a brush. That's why I use the gel plate a lot. I know that sounds kind of lazy.
I think a lot of people do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is okay.
Good to know.
You don't have to justify it to us.
Okay. But now, I did talk about that. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
All right, next one here. I showed you this already, but what I did to this was I took my texture.
What is it? Is this more presents from the baby?
It just drives me crazy.
Just
I
leaves little
love her,
things
but
around and
she's so busy. Busy. Anyway, okay. So, this was a flop off, I think, from, Stencil.
it's kind of like the cat bringing you snakes and mice.
Yes, and she leaves them around, and that's really grossed me out. I don't know when that ended up there. Wasn't that long ago, because I used to use this morning.
She's been busy.
She's been busy. Okay, so this is, you put this down so you've got some tooth to your paper that you have already already gel plated. Okay? I wanted the silver to stand out more.
Ooh, yeah.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Well, what I did is I painted the clear texture gesso around it.
Uh-huh.
Then I came in, and remember the other day I said I don't use black? Well, I lied.
She does that sometimes.
I do. Especially when the rest of the paper's black. And shadowed in that so that it really made those stand out. And I think that that is very effective. Okay? Just a little wiggle. Not a big thing, just a little wiggle. Okay, I already talked about this. I just very carefully colored around those. Oh, and I knocked back the color on these down here because there was too much competition.
Yeah, who was, they were fighting for who's
They
show.
were fighting for who was going to, run the show. We have that problem here. Okay, now, this is great. I've already...
Oh, Gretchen, I bet you I can find that. Yes, one moment. Or Mo will probably beat me to it.
Well, are y'all racing for something here?
The texture, the Mart.
Oh, texture paste.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm just going to come in here, and I have gessoed around this already this morning, and just going to add a few little, and all it's doing is just creating a little bit more of separation from the background. Bringing this forward and pushing the other back. Don't really have the color that I need.
See there. I tell you what, Mo.
Did you already get it?
Good. Oh, I suck at this.
Did you hear my new sharpener?
Oh, yes, that's the other thing. So, I can't remember who asked. Maybe it was Gail. about which pencil sharpener P uses. And unfortunately, the only one that I could find that was even remotely close to the one that she has was really crazy priced, like $200. Which I was like, that's insane. And it was even like it was like from another seller thing kind of deal. So I was like, all right, well, there was some questions regarding like kind of what kinds to use and stuff. And then I saw one that came up that was like for artists. And I was like, well, let's give this a go. And maybe even it will be a good one for P because it won't make the lights flicker during the live streams and things. Because I'm always worried that like something bad's going to happen. So
circuit will blow.
Yes, and she is loving it. She's already now, I don't know what its longevity is because we just got it, but here's the link to it if you guys want to at least check it out. Affiliate link stuff here, disclaimer there. A little bit of it goes to us, no extra cost to y'all. That's how the affiliate links work. But she really likes it. Show them the thing. Show them.
Well, I'm going to have to unplug it.
Well, yeah, just pull this out of the back there. Super easy.
Now look at this. Look at this. Number one, it stands up. Love that. Love that feature. It came with a little booklet.
You can change out the blade in it.
You can change out the blades.
Which,
we should probably order a blade right now because they'll discontinue this model. And then
probably.
And it shows you how to do it and everything there with little pictures, which I refer to that, after I tried to make it work. But you can tell when your hopper's full. This down here is do you want it really dull or do you want it really pointed?
Oh, Tam, she has that sharpener. How long have you had it? Do you love it? We just got ours like last night.
And it has a little thing here, says open.
Can you open it? Have you opened it? Oh,
no.
Very nice.
And see, you can see this little hoody-doo here.
That helps hold. Oh, because it does big pencils and, from 6 millimeter to 12.
Oh! Yeah, and see, those little things move.
Mm-hmm. Don't break it. Just got it.
Just got it yesterday.
I don't think that's proper use.
Well, now I get to figure out how to get the lid back on. All right, isn't that wonderful?
Oh, Tam's had hers for about 6 months. All right, well, that's good. I mean, now we know it lasts at least 6 months. Are you heavy on it? P, when she does colored pencils, she uses it a lot.
Yeah, I do.
And then it just sits there for a while.
And I save my colored pencil shavings because I use them for textures. Okay, well, you can see how that works. See how that's starting to make the circles come forward and the background to kind of be behind. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're not into doing a hand like whittling it.
Oh, hell no. I don't have time for that, and we can't leave sharp knives lying about with the baby anyway.
No. Scissors are
bad enough. Okay, now the other day you watched me do the
it plugs in.
The coffee texture paste stuff, right? But what I really didn't like is I wanted it to just be in this area. So what I did is I came back with my texture gesso, clear texture gesso, and kind of hit some of those spots so that the background had less shimmer. Mm-hmm. It's not going to get rid of all of it, but it's knocked it back enough that you can see that this is standing out and this is more subdued and looking kind of, I mean, I love that grungy look.
Lisa Mingus is old school hand cranking.
Oh, yeah. Well,
we used to have one of those on the end of the desk for the longest time.
I did, and I had a lot of those at school, and the problem with those is that
the handle on them gets wonky.
Well, and the kids just, I don't know. I never had any that lasted very long.
Kids.
Kids.
They know how to destroy things.
Yes. Okay, now we were working on this last week, and we talked about this corner over here. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yes.
And I did go ahead and gesso over this
Hey, Leanne.
again. And what I'm trying to do, this is the other color.
And see, it's still,
Look at that.
yeah, but not as loud as the other one either. So pretty excited about that.
Pretty excited about that. Yeah, me too. I mean, you know, it doesn't really bother me all that much. Anyway, I am still working on this. I'm not absolutely loving it, but I'm bringing this out into here so that that corner isn't the only place where it has that dark value.
Oh.
And I'm balancing it over here.
I like that.
And directionally pulling it in. This is sort of your starting point, and then you come in.
And it's nice because so you can use that corner as a reference to what colors you should be bringing in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of a paint by numbers, but you know.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Without the numbers.
Yeah. And if it gets a little bit dark, you can just come in with a lighter color and kind of give it a little bit of a punch up. Whatever. Yeah. Okay, I'm very proud of that. All right, now these the other day, I did do a little bit of, you know, okay, what's on top, what's on the bottom business. And I couldn't do very much because it was so slick. That's the other thing that is really nice about being able to use the texture gesso so that you can get a nice, well-blended.
Oh, she loved the prism flash at 6 o'clock on there. It might have been on that last one. On the pink one. We're talking about the pink one or the purple?
Oh, I bet she wasn't talking about that. This one.
Gotta tell us which one, Mo. Hey, Catherine. No worries. Do give it thumbsy upsies, though, as you're, you know, popping in and out.
Yes, please, ma'am. I'm waiting for Mo's response.
I know, I'm waiting for Mo's response.
I'm not going anywhere till she talks to me.
No, the pink one, landscape, 6 o'clock.
What is 6 o'clock?
Yeah, we took down our clock because it kept freaking out. It wasn't telling time. 6 o'clock, so that's going to be down. On the pink one. Alright, you need to get that one out of the way that you got. It's the pink one she's talking about.
Okay.
Okay. Now turn it the way that you had it before with the thing in the corner. There you go.
Okay.
And now she says that there was a prism, something or other, prism flash at 6 o'clock on there. Oh, it may be 6 o'clock on the actual circle part.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Most
seeing.
sees things that other people don't see.
And
It's
that's
amazing.
because, okay, good call. Underneath this, before and I will go over it again. I'm really glad that you brought this up. As this one that I had out here, what do I do with it now? This one. I'm going to re-glaze it because I lost a lot of that when I went in with my texture gesso. And that is what happens. In this case, it never was really, I never really did do anything to it. It was just a chalky white paint that allowed for a really good surface to work on. This has,
Hello, Marilyn.
I think, either this one or this one or this one. I think this one right here.
Yeah, it does feel...
Over the top of it, and you can see that. So the other thing, Fran, when you're watching this, if you have a green that you don't particularly like, and this color right here is fabulous over the
To
top
shift it.
of the green gold, because they're both transparent colors. Now the other thing is you can use this over, you know, matte colors, and all of a sudden they've got a little bit of a bling to them, which you know, I don't know.
Well, are you going to... Did you say you were going to put iridescent over the one, the pinwheel one there?
The pinwheel one. Yes, I'm just clear.
Okay, you're not going to do a color shifty one.
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
It would actually be a good candidate. But it might kind of bling it out.
It would, and I just want to give it a bit of sheen. I don't want to,
Bling it out.
yeah. And I could actually just use a gel medium. But you can just see that little bit there.
Hi, Darcy. I don't know who you're saying hi to, but hi.
Hi, Darcy. Oh, Darcy, you better stay around because I got some innards for you that's just going to make you wet yourself.
Boy, if I don't know if that's a, stick to the end teaser.
Well, I'm going to get to it here just shortly. At least that's my thought. Okay, can you see what's happening here? I wanted this to be on top and this to be underneath. I wanted this to be on the top and I wanted that to be underneath so that they're like this.
I love that effect. Even I don't, a lot of my logo designs and things. I have a style of even my graphic design style. Many of the logos that I've done for various companies have similar little things, and that is one thing that I love playing with, is that exactly what you're doing right there is interlooping, and I do it even in our thumbnail titles. I just did one like that. Makes me very happy.
Well, I think it's like
Yeah, you can't go anywhere.
a puzzle, the puzzle thing where you can't figure out how it's linked together.
Yeah.
It just is. But that provides a little bit of, and the reason I went with alternates here is because I thought that was even more. If I just laid them on top of each other, I mean, how interesting is that? Okay, the other thing I can do here is the areas where it meets with the darkest. I can take a lighter color and just very faintly go over that and see what that did. All of a sudden you get that loveliness of, okay, got to remember here. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Tiny bit. Just right there where it's happening.
Oh, hey, Pat. No problem. Glad you said hi. Give thumbs up, please.
Is she heading out?
She just wanted to stop by and say hello. She'll catch up later. She's taking care of her brother today.
Well, we just got to do what we got to do. Okay, is that enough of that?
I think so. You don't want to beat it over. Like,
Yeah.
you mess around with it to the point where then you're not really doing anything.
Okay. Well, the next time you see this, I will have done that. I'm not going to do that right now because I want to move on. I got an agenda here.
Mo put in the... I love how Mo drops in the links. Cracks me out because she says, those interloopers.
Interloopers.
Yes. That's the link to those.
Interloopers.
Ooh, this is quite the little folder of fun.
Well, and I don't know whether just to take it out piecemeal or...
I don't know, but I like it. It's like a bouquet.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do one part at a time because you know what happens when I pull it all out. Yeah, okay. I think we're done with this for a while.
Oh, Evie. She designed some Celtic style knots for tattoos. That's her jam. I like that whole thing. When you get to turn a two-dimensional object into that it has three dimensions of being woven.
Yeah, that's very satisfying. Kids like to do stuff like that. Kids like to do shading. And it was the most magical thing in the world because when we started out, I made them do a grayscale.
Well, that's kind of...
and they kind of bitched and moaned about it to begin with. But once they got into it, and once they understood the power of it, I mean, the lights went on, and I would have to actually walk by and take their drawing away from them to get them out the door to go to the next class. It was just the most amazing thing,
Or just get into some shady stuff.
Just kidding.
You know, see, there's that too.
Okay. Shady stuff.
That's the after stream.
Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Now, I cut this one up and sent half of it to Eva, and I kept half of it, and we both used it in our last month's, what?
Diocese. My dog likes to do that with my wool. I'm not really sure what. Shady stuff or smell it. I don't.
Yeah. I haven't.
You can't just drop a thing like that there, Diane.
Oh, yeah. I understand the cat rolling balls around, but I don't know about this dog thing.
Yeah, Smith with her wool.
Okay. Now, I want to talk a little bit about. Are we? Do we have anything?
Move along. Move along. We'll wait until Diane, clarifies what's going on.
Now you need to pay attention here because this is really important information.
Okay.
This is actually called blooms. I refer to it as chrysanthemums.
She does every time.
So we have a little bit of a,
If you're looking for it in the shop, it's called blooms.
Yeah. Did you notice here? This is because it's stuck down to another one. And aren't those just delightful little dots? I mean, I couldn't have made that happen.
Distressing.
I love it.
In all the right little spots.
Absolutely.
And it didn't hurt the no other gel prints were wounded in this.
Well, actually they were, but I went over them with, and this is another thing, Fran. You have those little pock marks that come out once in a while that you don't want. I know the other day you were getting a lot of really good ones, but these are the kinds that are caused from rips and tears on your paper. You can go over them with this if they're tiny enough and blend it in with whatever color, that you have there, and that works really well. It doesn't make it so obvious, but it does take away from it being stark white.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because then you're not like, oh, well, what's that? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I just think I've got 2 elements here. I like 3. So when I was looking at this, I was thinking, plus Mariah's going to have to fix it.
Yeah, it got wonky.
It was a wonky
cut or punch.
Wonky punch.
All right, well, I'm just going to say, but what about the green thing in the background? Does that not count?
It really doesn't, simply because I think it's, and this doesn't count either. I don't count it simply because it's overtaken by the others. I need something on here that's really going to be that third thing. And I decided I'm going to do this.
I like it. But what are you doing with it?
I'm going to do a white one.
Oh, well.
And that's going to be...
I like the idea.
That's going to be the focal point. The focal point.
The focal.
Yeah.
Local.
The all-time
Choco.
focal point. Cleaned up my little shiny.
And very nice, because the last time you had some bumpy,
oh my gosh.
bumpy road.
It's terrible. Terrible. Okay, now I'm not worried about getting down tons of this stuff. I just want enough. And this is what I love about the texture paste.
Light and fluffy. It's the bomb.
It is the bomb. And the reason it is because it will cover but still have a little bit of a hint of something right there. And you notice how I'm moving this around so I can get the point of my knife in there without including any of those other flowers, which I really don't want right now. And the other thing you can do if you want to be really quick and fast about it, you can tape it off and then you can just go.
Yeah. Look at that. I love it.
Love it. Love it. All right, now remember this stuff dries fast.
That's actually a product she has. Do you love it like we do? Did you buy it because we told you to?
Gotta see which one I've got going here. Boy, you want to clean these things up. Because there where it reaches those little points, they get clogged up very quickly. Those little center things get clogged up. All right, I love this. I love everything about this because, number one, it's so subtle in the background here. And it also rings. Look at this. You've
Oh,
got the round motion here. You've got this that takes you up here. Come around here. You go here. You go here. I
Lovely.
think this is really nice. I thought about just putting it here.
Because you would have lost most of it.
I think that you would have.
You needed it to come in and have a relationship.
With the other parts.
Yes.
Very good, Mariah. I'll tell you what.
I listen sometimes.
She does listen.
Maxine got her signed and matted print today.
Oh,
Yay.
yay.
The reason that Maxine got that is because she's part of the Arty Perks. Loverly. If you sign up for the Loverly Arty Perks, you get a signed and matted print from P.
Yes, you do.
One time. A welcome. You get it once.
Yeah. You can't drop out and then come back in and expect another one because
yeah.
we got your name down on a list.
We know who you are.
We know who you are.
You still get all the other stuff.
Okay, well,
but-
this little thing was on here. I wish I had sticky notes that actually were sticky.
Well,
These
I mean,
are so lame.
oh, they're those. Yeah, they're some
See?
kind of off-brandy something.
They don't work worth a
I
darn.
think they might be old too.
Oh, well, all of the above. Okay, now, again here, we've got 1, 2.
I'm getting warm
You're getting warm?
a little bit.
Oh, well, you
But-
can knock it
Hey,
up a bit.
Niecy. No worries.
Okay, I'm thinking the same thing
Janet.
here. I want it to touch both. So there's a relationship.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to think about it.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or do I want to just plop it down out here in the middle?
No, do not do that. Floating objects all alone make for bad design. Do you know how I know that? My high school art teacher,
Listen, yeah.
Mr. Bobby Weed. I got an
He,
85 on
he'd
that.
be so deadgum proud of you, Mariah.
I was real pissed about it.
Yeah.
Still am. Holding on to it.
All right, now the other option that I have here. Other option. You know, Sam's
I'd take
25 years later.
I would take an 85 in math, but an 85 in art was unacceptable.
Okay, I'm just, you know, I'm really thinking Mariah is right, but I'm going to just come right up to the edge on that other one. I'm not going to do too terribly much there.
Yes, Gail, sort of, yeah.
What? What
It's
did
just
she
the way
say?
you look like you're dressed for winter. Well, Nora, it gets kind of cold in here some days, but I was getting warmed up.
Now, is that the one I want to do? Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, the big one.
Sitting here going, okay, now which
Which flower
which
was it?
chrysanthemum am I going to be doing here? Oh, but you know, no worries. You can scrape this stuff off, and if you get to it soon enough.
Oh, hello, Norma.
Norma, I don't recognize that name.
I know, she's new. Well, and Mo alerted me. Because we kind of had a few people coming in. Oh, that is so sweet. Well, welcome, welcome. So glad
Who
you're
sent
here.
her? How did she get here?
Well, how did you get here, Norma? Did you just find us on the internet? We do want to know these things.
yeah,
very
we're
curious.
not being facetious. We really do.
We really do like.
We want to
these
know where to spend our advertising money.
things. We don't have that.
Oh, okay. Nobody else but me thought that was funny. Look at that.
See, now you know how I feel a lot of time.
I'm hilarious, Mariah.
I need the I need the button. Where's my applause? Or the laughter. We need a laugh and an applause.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't really know. I said
Hello, Shelley.
3 purple mums. Oh my God. Really? Did I say that? Yeah, I wrote that down.
Hey, Linda. Woo. A lot of you guys popping in here. Hey, do give the thumbsy upsies. Say hello in the chat. Do all
Okay.
that business.
I'm going to put that over here because we're going to go ahead and just finish this up with this. All right. I am thinking here.
Now, is this... You worked on this one the other day, sort of, or you talked about this one. You had done the work kind of behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. The reason is I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I thought if I repeated the flower, a white flower out here, and this time I'm thinking about this little dude over here in the corner,
And it's still circular.
and it's still sort of circular.
We just needed something a little different.
Yeah, just,
All that circle business.
and here's the thing. You know, what I'm doing right now is what you do after you think everything's done. I highly recommend you go back through whatever it is that you were doing. Look at it. Evaluate it. say, can this be better?
Right, or do I want to repeat something? Because now is the time before it gets bound. It's a heck of a lot easier to do this stuff.
Oh, yes, it is. Because, you see, I don't have to deal with the rest of that page and all that stuff over here. And, you know what, I probably will do some other things. And I can take care of that corner, or I can have Mariah take care of that corner for me.
I feel like another one needs to be put on there, personally.
And on the green one?
Uh-huh. Because now it's like you have two objects.
Well, see, I was considering this here, mass 3.
I can't keep up with you. What is considered an object? And
I could put a little guy on there.
I think that would be good.
But here's the problem. The one I want, and I really don't want to cut away.
You gave your other one away?
I did. I'm such a generous kind of person. I think I can do it if I hold it up in the air.
Okay. Don't forget what you're doing.
I hope that's where I wanted it.
That's where it's going. Oh, that's nice. Because that one looks further back, too.
And it's not overlapping. It's in the background.
I like it.
Well, it's a good thing. Because
I don't think she was totally pleased with it, but that's fine.
I'm
very
not
happy.
You know, I could scrape it off if it wasn't, but I don't hate it.
Yes.
That's what
thanks both.
That's what
She says that.
Patty Dolly Berry says, I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. You can't hate that, folks.
Can't hate it.
Kayla, tell her we were talking about her. She's at work, I think.
Oh,
She's supposed to be working, I don't know. Mo says that lovely dark brown stencil is this one. she drops the, I love it.
The what?
The lovely dark round stencil is this one, and then she gave the link to it, to the orb.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, I like that little dude.
See?
Oh, and I got to show you what else I did to those. I got to be careful here, because you know that stuff dries pretty fast, but it don't dry that fast.
The flower one is called Blooms.
Yes.
Maxine, yeah, that one's Blooms. She calls it chrysanthemums.
Yeah,
I didn't put that in the title.
I do Franken stencils. I also do Franken paint.
What is this bin?
We haven't been to this bin lately.
This bin has been...
This bin has not been here lately. Oh, yeah, there. Look at first rattle out. I tried to put them in here with the color of the thing with the Play-Doh.
See,
lid.
and this is one of those metal tin things that we can't... This is the cookie one. Holiday time around here, just... I'm always like, just another cookie bin.
Hey, they come in handy.
They do.
All right, so what I thought on this one is I've got this. What?
I like the idea of Frankenstein paint. Linda says.
Franken paint.
Yeah, Franken paint.
Put it in your Play-Doh.
Yes.
Okay. Now there's some link that we have that I actually mixed up this stuff in the video. Maybe.
Well,
or did we just talk about it? God, it's been so long since we did some of this stuff. That
it has been a little while since we've done the colored texture paste. Yeah, I believe there are videos. If you guys want, I can. I'll put a post in Makers with maybe one or two of those, because I think there were a couple of them that we did.
Okay, now the first part of this is really hard. Once you get down your texture paste and it's kind of in place, then you can kind of relax and let go of it. And it's not going to be it won't slip and slide, but you want to hold that baby in place when you start this.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you get every little, and this tape really is kind of a pain in the butt.
But it's serving a purpose right now.
It's serving a purpose.
Hey, that was pretty good. I like that.
Dang right. This ain't my first rodeo, Susie Q. Alrighty.
Oh, funny. Oh, yes. Judy P has used the blooms a lot. Gotta shop them all like Pokemon. Oh, Judy, nice. I like it.
All right, and even got that baby semi cleaned up. I saved that for last because I thought that was really. I love the purple and the yellow. I like the little bit of the green down here, and each flower is on a circle.
She'd like to say that she made that. That was just
I did. I moved it until. Didn't you see me adjusting my stencil?
Well, it all worked out very nicely.
Boy, ye of little faith.
It was not like a master plan. It was that, oh, okay.
No, I planned it, Mariah. You're just being a poopy diaper head.
Oh, maybe a little bit. Oh, and Judy says join makers. Yes, if you were, let's see, join makers for times when you are not getting a live fix. And we do usually post other people's live streams and videos, and everybody posts their videos and whatnot in makers. So
yeah,
it's a good place to be.
And a lot of stuff might not seem like, it has anything to do with anything. But if you just always read my comments at the top of the page when I post something. Because usually I will say something about why I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Not just,
She does a lot of the fashion things, which I absolutely love and adore. Because that, I get very inspired by the fashion.
I just don't. And even if I see, like, food.
Do you keep all of your Thursday thoughts in one notebook?
I do, ma'am. Then I can refer back to them. In case I need to repeat any of them, I'll know it's not, like...
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't repeat them, 2 weeks in a row. God knows I don't even know if it's Tuesday or Thursday. I need all the help I can get.
I got a notebook for that.
I got a notebook for that. I write down my thoughts. Got to capture them while you can.
Only on Thursdays.
Okay.
Hey, Jasper.
Now, let's do a little gel plating here.
Oh, Mouse wants to have a peeky flip through of your Thursday thought book.
Oh, well. I don't know if I'm
gonna
really.
Have to think about that.
I have private thoughts in there that I haven't shared
Some of
with
them might
you.
be nasty, like me.
This is true. The language might be less than it.
Yes, appropriate.
Yeah. Now I want you to look at this, Fran. This is, and I will show you which one it is. Even I think.
Oh, awesome! It's Friday in Australia. How you doing on your collab, Diane? It's your day off.
I'm doing really well. I think I'm just going to glue down.
Here.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue this down and say.
Isn't that cool though? Turn it the other way because it kind of creeps me out when it's upside down. There we go. That's a proper eyeball. So this is the stencil, and Brad cut her a new one. Although we did some tweaking anyway because we wanted to connect the pupil.
Yeah.
It's just too floppy otherwise.
See, it would suck down on the plate, and if you pulled it just right and it went flapping back down as you were pulling the rest of it up, you could have some potential disasters.
Yeah.
But I don't know yet what I'm going to do. I know that I am not. I'm keeping this because I think it's so bloody awesome.
Yeah.
Just love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And I'm making a t-shirt with an eye on it.
And we want to do a big PM Artist Studio on it.
Yes. And I want to put a heart in the eyeball that says, I love. Oh,
the I Heart You?
PM Artist Studio.
Oh. Well, that's a whole other stencil, methinks. I don't know.
Oh, I think I can wing it.
You can wing it?
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know.
Frankenstencil-y with
But anyway, this stuff, remember the other day I told you just to blow on it a little bit? You just let the air get to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that one's it or if this one.
Oh, thank you, Barbara.
Oh, I think it's this one.
Or Brad thanks you.
This.
Not periwinkle-ish color.
Yeah, and I mean, I am almost out of this one. Oh, I mean, I'm down to here. Look, only that much. Oh, sad situation.
It is.
Sad situation. Okay, and then I did this on the back, so I've got to do something to that. This is completely blank.
I don't know. Is your Thursday Thoughts book also a Studio Notes book, formulas, and no, that's another book.
Yeah, that's a
different
big
thing.
one.
And usually that's on little scrap pieces of paper that I then tape down to sheets that are in that book, because that's how she gives them to me. When she gives them to me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Isn't that a beautiful green?
I like that.
I rescued that, and this is a rub off from a brayer off.
Flop off, rub off.
Yeah, cleaning up the paste. This is you can tell this is a brayer off. And a
Paste
a
off.
clean off. This is when I was doing these for the, because remember I used a lot of product on the impression plate things.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do a little gel plating. Woohoo!
Imagine that.
Yeah.
So glad you guys are here. Those of you that are new, do give the thumbsy upsies. Hang out. Subscribe to the channel if you like what you're, seeing, because this is what we do 3 times a week. Guess what those days are? Tuesday, Thursday, at 3 p.m. Central Time, and then again on Sunday at 10 a.m. Central. That's when we're on.
Okay, now the reason I put that back and pulled this one out, it's still got some mucky boot, it's alright, is because I don't have to be so exacting. I can flop this down anywhere. This is why I like this 6x8 plate.
Thank you, Judy. She dropped the link to the mixing guide.
Bless your heart, because I haven't used those for a long time. I just might do that. I forget.
She does. She kind of.
I just get into some kind of mode here, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, let's use some. Because remember, this is.
See? I tell you, yeah, because if you don't start using these little pots, I'm going to start kicking them off the cart and taking over, back my space.
Well, that's not happening.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be kind of pokey.
Pookie?
Pokey.
It's not poopy, but pookie.
Pokey.
Are you going to use some of those new stencils? Well, the reason I was asking, because the cow ploppy one, it made me think, when you're saying pookie and poopy. We kind of did the cow ploppy one.
It's not cow plops.
Well, it wasn't, but it just ended up looking like that. It was a win-win.
I don't think so. I
It
don't
was a
think.
poo-poo. Actually, it was a swirl, and it
Here,
just ended up.
do something. Put the lid on that.
Okay.
I'm just sitting there and being all
Funny.
chortly.
Chortly.
But we're going to amp this up a little bit, because I can already tell you that this is very transparent.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't say what we saw at the CVS. So we took Izzy for her second shot, and on the trash can outside of the CVS was a huge Luna moth, and Brad has pictures of it. If he sends me the pictures, I'll post it in Makers. Man, what is up with this lid? Well,
I think you need to take it out
do.
and knock the inside thing back down. I just didn't want to take time to do that.
Well, no.
And I thought you needed to do something.
Okay, yeah.
Clean up the rim or something.
It is. It's a little rim cleaning.
For cleaning.
I'm just gonna stay with that. Huge. Oh, a Luna moth. Like our moths that we.
Yes, and oh, they're beautiful. They're this kind of color a little bit.
Kind of green. Ah, so cool.
Oh,
I don't know. There's.
That
Now
was
I'm getting
awesome.
attacked by.
I wanted to bring him home. Probably should have. It's just gonna. He might have at least been able to lay some eggs in the tomato plants or something. Because I think that
Is that what they?
I think the tomato worm is a Luna moth, isn't it? I don't know.
I don't know that.
Help me out.
Help us out,
Hey,
y'all.
look at this. We got another potential candidate for
Debbie.
inclusion.
For what?
Inclusion in the book.
No more pages.
More pages.
No more pages.
More pages. Look at that.
Oh. Okay, here.
Isn't that awesome?
Look at this. guys can kind of see that. Well, anyway, he sent it to me. I'll post it in Makers. I now have the pictures of them all.
Oh. Which, I'm happy about that, but you're supposed to be admiring my...
Oh, yes, it looks
Artwork.
awesome. Oh, my God, that is amazing stuff. Look at that crazing on that other side of that thing. What are you doing?
I'm dragging out pieces of paper from my hidey hole over here so that I can put some pressure on this.
Oh, yeah, and if you want the stencil, I'll put the link there. Look at that. Yes, it was huge. I mean, seriously, this thing's like this big. So big. And green.
And its little feelers are so cool looking. See, I couldn't use that one because that one was still wet.
Brad made it. Jasper, we've got it. It's in the shop. We got a Luna Ball.
Well,
I'll put the link there in the chat.
That was
a little like
yeah,
marble.
that was a little. But we'll get back to it. Okay, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do?
No.
I'm loving this. I think this one is absolutely stellar.
Do you?
I really like it.
Okay.
I like it. It doesn't look like anything I've done. And that's really what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to make every single one of my pages somehow a little bit different. I have repeated stencils. I have repeated the idea of stencils. I want to hurry up and get these done. So what's my time? How am I doing?
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
You got like, 50 minutes, and who knows, we could go long today. I finished my big project. I still have other projects that I need to be working on, but I finished one, so, that's good. Did you guys see my cup? Izzy did this for me last night. She says, here you go, Mommy. I fixed your cup for you.
Yeah, and that was at midnight,
She was very excited. Yeah. She was very excited that I had it today.
We're in deep doo-doo when school starts.
Yeah, we are.
But we're not going to worry about it.
Maxine says, have we ever seen a hummingbird moth? Have we?
Oh, I have in Junction, but I've never seen them up here. But they're so dadgum big that you think that they are birds.
I need to look that up.
And they have a little wicker bill, kind of like a
wicker
beak.
bill?
A beak.
Is that the word? Wicker bill?
Wicker bill.
I like
Yeah, a little.
I'll say that a lot. Oh, I know what else we were supposed to talk about. Is Violet here? Violet?
Violet, you here?
Are you here? You hanging out? I don't see her in the chat. Okay. Anyway. So yesterday in Fran's stream, we were talking about the black tissue paper and the lack of wet strength black tissue paper. And I said, well, part of that, I mean, I don't really know why they couldn't make or
Well, it's just because there's not enough people that really want it.
yeah, maybe.
Demand.
Plus it would be added cost to what is already kind of a pricey product. Because then you got to dye it. And that's what I was trying to tell Violet is that, you have to add some type of dye to turn the tissue paper black. Because they were talking about, well, couldn't you just put a layer of black gesso on it? And of course you could, but then it's really not necessarily tissue paper any longer.
No,
to
it
me,
no longer feels like
to me, yeah, it's like, well, okay, well, what advantage is that? And,
yeah, paint a piece of paper.
yeah, then get the black butcher paper. That's kind of my thought on that. So I think that there would be some ways to dye wet strength tissue, but you would still be dealing with how it bleeds, or does the
Yeah.
when the other colors and things come up through it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
There we go. That was my Thursday thought. Are you guys thoroughly entertained? If you are, please do give the thumbsy upsy. Subscribe to the channel. Share with your friends. We haven't used that one in a while. Get your already friends over here.
Share with your already friends. Okay, now I need to, I don't need this quite yet. I don't need innards quite yet. I need to do some more gel plating here and get this going here. Okay, let's see.
And that's the other thing. Yeah, so Diane says it takes so much dye to make it true black. It would be, I don't know what XE is, but let you clarify on that one. Extra, maybe. Yeah, we've bought some, and Dick Blick even has some black tissue. But it's not like that wet strength. Like, they don't say that. And one of the beauties of the wet strength is, did you glue those bookers together?
I did.
I was like, I don't think we have a trio of balls together.
The ball trios.
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you went with 3. That was a good call.
Well, there was a place to hook up.
Yeah.
I don't know if we planned it that way, but it worked
Oh,
out
Marianne.
really well.
Expensive. Yes, exy means expensive. Mm-hmm. Very good. It's kind of trippy when you're doing these other sides. I'm kind of like looking at the plate like, oh, wow, that's some good stuff there.
Good stuff.
Shadow technique.
Shadow technique. Okay, move. Shadow technique. Repeat.
Mo says, try balls, not soul joined. Here's the link. You're gonna have to buy 4 balls to get 3 balls.
Is that it?
Yes.
Well, you'd have an extra.
We sell them in a duo, but if you want a trio, you gotta go for a quattro.
Wow. I need that in writing.
Math. Mm-hmm. It's good stuff here on Thursdays. Well, it's good stuff here all the time, I think, but, you know, extra.
Extra.
We're a little less filtered on Thursdays, I think. Yeah, Deb C's is still not the same. I love black and buy lots. Okay. Yeah, so I wonder if black florist tissue might do the trick. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's there are some variations of black tissue. We just haven't quite come across the one that is most similar to the wet strength. I tell you what, you just really mastered that whole. She makes it look easy.
Has a lot to do with the color paint you have.
Oh.
Just saying.
Metallics don't work that great for the shadow technique.
No. Well, actually,
Patty
got
yeah.
some. I don't know exactly how she did that, because I think she just showed us her product, and I'm not sure that we had a.
No, I think she did. But I think that happened more with some of those inks when she was mixing in the inks and then did the shadow technique. And those inks were what had the shimmer in them.
Could be.
Yeah, I think that's
Could
what
be.
was
Okay,
going on
see,
there.
after a while, your edges don't
Pick up the paint.
pick up the paint because they're just so painty.
Painty.
That it's no longer worky.
Judy gave us a hashtag unfiltered and uncensored. Sort of, you know. Still within reason, I think.
You know, I kind of try to.
Evie wants to know. Okay, so let's talk through the shadow technique again here, because
Well, I got 2 more. I'll show you.
and she wants to talk about how much paint. You need to focus in on letting the people know about how much paint.
Okie dokie, Smokey. Let me get some more. I got my papers are. I'm gonna pulled out the colored texture paste. These fell down back behind.
Well, Diane, I can take your tool away, and then you can just be Diane, and the messy palette, and be your awesome unfiltered self. Or you have permission to. I can still filter you if I need to.
Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, little brayer.
All right. Now, the reason I quit using this is, can you see where when I lifted it out of it got stuck to the other one, so I ripped off a whole bunch of stuff there. So I got to do a little missionary work on that.
You distressed your balls.
I distressed my balls.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know that. It's so funny, but it is
really funny. Okay, let's do something different here. Let's do some color that I forget all the time, and I remember it when I'm watching Fran because she's always using micaceous iron oxide.
Yes.
I think that's going to be just
The right amount?
the right amount.
Okay.
Now, you realize I do have some more stuff down here on the...
Mm-hmm. There's other things happening.
There. Yeah, there are other things happening.
Yes.
Not necessarily something that I wanted.
I'm too old to do my own dyeing. Just let me buy someone. Yes. That's kind of how we feel like. We're like, how involved is this project?
How many pans does it
how much space does this require? And how long are we going to be at this?
Mariah's definition of gourmet food was anytime you had to use 2 pans were involved in cooking a dinner, that was considered gourmet.
More than 3 items, I think. Yes, and 2 pans. Yeah, not very much paint.
That's very ghosty, and it's very textured. Yes. Just carefully, you have to be really quiet about ghosty ones. Okay, we got one more to go, and then we're going to get into some of the new stuff. I'm just taking whatever is available here. There's still a little granular matter on the plate.
But yeah, not a lot of paint.
Not a lot, just a bit.
Yes, quiet. Quiet balls. Oh, what are you doing there?
Just making a little sailing vessel.
Ship, yeah. That was lame, but you know. Hello, Becca. Oh, Rebecca. Rebecca Jean. Oh, very nice. I love that you glued them together.
Hey, they work great.
Maybe we should offer them that way, or just, you know, just buy 4 of them. Glue your own. And that was glued together with the
Tape.
ah.
It wasn't glued. It was
Tape.
taped with the tape that doesn't stick.
But it seems to work really nice with that.
It does once you have 2 or 3 layers of
Paint on there.
paint on there that it
Seals it.
And the Yupo, for whatever reason, I do not know.
It reacts with the adhesive in a way that makes it like kind of extra sticky. It's very interesting.
I am very serious about it. I'm not just making that stuff up.
Aw, thanks, Deb. That's so sweet. She says, welcome to the PM Artist Studio Masterclass. Oh, Linda would like them linked together. Okay. That'll be an easy one. We can...
What is that?
She wants to have one trio together.
Oh, yeah. It's very easy. You can see here where I taped them. I'm getting better at my taping. Taped it together there. Taped it together there.
This is a lot like dyeing your own paper. It's like, yes, I could do that.
And
I just would like to buy it.
I got one up there and one there. Yeah.
Perfect. We can do that. That's an easy one.
What is it?
Putting that together and creating it as a product.
Oh, the 3?
Have a little trio together like that.
I thought we had this.
No. Why would we have that? Because you taped it together.
I couldn't find it. So maybe we don't have. I looked and I thought, I know we've got 3. I know that I've done 3. But guess not.
She probably saw a print that she had done and she laid them out like that. And so she was thoroughly convinced. This is kind of like how the big eye happened, you know, and it ends up that it was a laser print versus an actual stencil. But now we have both, you know. This is how it happens.
Oh, dadgum. I put my stuff away too soon.
Oh, Linda says, anyone needing paint, go to Joann's with a 40% off coupon as well as 20% off coupon total this week. Very nice. Is that online or in store?
Yeah, because sometimes she distinguishes. Okay, now I'm just going to talk about this because I've already done the process and you know what's going down here. Because I got to get to my stencils, my new stencils. I'm so jazzed.
She does make a tincture. Kathy would like a bottle of whatever it is that you're drinking today. Do you sell it in your shop? No, it wouldn't be allowed.
No,
Probably.
we'd have to get a liquor license. It's so funny. I told Van, I do drink a beer sometimes in the evening. I that's all I need.
She's been hitting it real heavy lately.
Yeah, I had one. I've had 2 this week, and I like it with Clamato. So if I don't have Clamato, I'm just really not interested, because I like the combination of the 2. So I said, when you go and re-up your Corona, could you get me a bottle of Everclear? He said, I got to tell you this.
They always look.
The people at the liquor store are giving me weird looks about the Everclear. He says, it's all right, my wife's making medicine.
I'm like, I don't know that.
Oh my gosh, and you used your credit card and they could probably, find me and arrest me for distributing.
Well, you're not distributing.
No, I'm not distributing.
Just
I'm just saying.
self-medicating.
Yeah, I'm self-medicating. The nettle that you can get from a place in Oregon,
Bye, Fiona.
it's wild sourced.
Yes.
Or organic. They make, I guess they gather some of it and some of it they
We're just
plant.
glad that other people are gathering it.
All right, so what I did here is I used the smaller one of this one and used my colored stencil paste that I made.
Yes.
Lime green, ain't that pretty?
And I think that in the mix guide, some of those are listed in the mix guide. The colored texture paste.
Yes, the early ones that I did, but then I went and changed everything, so I don't know that that's such a good idea.
Trust the guide.
All right, so what I'm going to do on this one is the same thing as I did here, except I'm going to use the gears. And I think I'm going to use this rusty brown.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Maybe, I don't know, across here. I love this, and I really think that needs to stay, and I don't want to cover that up. But maybe even up here in this area and go ahead and repeat it, because it looks like it would belong there. Okay, same thing here. Come in with one of these and have it maybe even going off the page here.
I think we worked on its brother the other day.
The bigger one. Not this big one, but in between this one and this one.
But that print, there was its other one that you worked on the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with this, and I didn't talk about the color on this. I'm going to do, I think, lime green.
Yeah, I like that.
See that lime green?
Yes.
I really think that would be a good one. All right, this one, orange.
Yes.
And I have a really red orange.
Or you could even put stencil butter on it, because we have the orange stencil butter.
That gum stuff takes forever to dry and sticks my pages together. I don't like it.
Okay.
Okay. This one, just the opposite. I think I'm going to do a very dark blue. And I don't have a dark blue stencil paste, but I can make some, because I think that would be really stunning.
It's what works best.
And the other thing that I could do is I could do it onto tissue paper, because remember I've got small...
Lime green would look good on that one too.
Lime green would look good on this one.
Or the blue.
I don't know. All right, now this one is a special case because it is next to...
It's like you have one in every color of the 3.
Yeah.
Of the, yes. That's the quilted crop circles.
Yeah, but I don't think
and
it is.
And you've got it in orange, blue, orangey green, or bluish green.
Purplish brown. I know I have a red one somewhere.
Yeah, I've seen the red one somewhere.
Yeah. I didn't feel like it needed anything. Now the one that this is going next to It needs a dark brown because it's a companion piece, and I can't remember what it is now, but anyway.
Oh, quick question. Debsy wants to know how the dark blue paste would be made. Are you going to do paste, or are you just going to put paint on?
Well, Deb, that's a really good question. I hadn't really thought about it, but we're just going to talk about it because I'm about out here. But this is really nice, thick,
Would be
heavy,
considered like extra heavy body.
extra heavy body because it's got impasto in there. I think I can use this and not even worry about it. I think it will be fine.
Oh yeah, it's some serious stuff.
It's the same consistency as the thing you don't want to use through your stencils unless you want to just going hither and yon, and you may.
Is anything that's
like,
loosey-goosey.
Yeah, Chris Zorko did some great stuff with asemic writing where she kind of did just let it go.
I would love to see some of her process.
I would like to see a process on that too because I was very impressed with those.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, if you want a crisp image, you need to have heavy body paint.
Deb, I don't know what ours is considered, but it's the U.S. Art Supply Impasto. That's the one we love. That's the one that Judy P uses all the time and all of her things. We got her a little hooked up on the impasto. She's run with it ever since. But
yeah, she is the texture queen.
yeah, I think it's more matte. It's not a glossy. The U.S. Art Supply one.
Yes, it's more matte. If you want gloss, you need to go someplace else, and I don't know where that is.
And I would say that the gloss tends to be anything that's more runny. So that isn't going to be what you want anyway. That seems to be... I could be completely wrong. I'm sure somebody will let me know. Just in my observations. IMO, in my opinion. I like to state that because some people get real fired up about those things.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. I'd forgotten that I had this in here, and this says clear gesso. Okay, so what I did here was screwed up. I went in with, now this is another application, Fran. I painted over the circle with this stuff. What?
Darcy says, I see stencils I haven't seen.
Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about those in a minute. Just calm down, calm down. But I want to put this here.
Oh, yeah, and see that's cow ploppy.
This
But
is
it's also swirl. It's from a swirl stamp.
It's from the Nautilus.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the little one. Here's the one I need to do on that one when I said I needed the medium-sized one. That's the size I need. But I don't know whether to use this, but look at how perfectly it goes in that circle. And this was just, I was just
Yeah,
gonna...
good size.
But I like this also.
Good jobbers, Brad, on determining the size.
Look at this. Isn't that just perfect?
But these are from her stamps from long ago, like her kneaded eraser stamps.
Yeah,
We're pulling old things out of our files to.
I meant to get it, but I didn't. All right, I'm going for that. All right, now I like this, and I've done some work here with both colored pencils and with actually coming in and painting on paint. But when I saw these stencils, I'm like, oh my gosh, look.
Yeah. Oh, that looks fantastic.
And see, if I put it over here, I've got a little bit peeking out there. This you around here, and these whatever happens in there. Okay, that's a definite on.
Darcy says she's very happy that stencils don't take up a lot of space. That is true.
Isn't that the truth? Unlike paint, paint just takes over.
Oh, it does. It is.
Okay, I've been looking at this, and I love it. But I want to do some serious pencil work on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and make a little square around it and use the texture gesso, the clear texture gesso.
Oh, so you have a surface to work on.
So I have a surface to work on. Same thing with this one. I want to up that blue, so I'm going to come in with my texture, clear texture gesso, and do that over that. And I'm doing it on this one because can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some interesting things kind of there. It's like,
Well, what happened was I tried to make this match up to the center of that one, remember I did with the crack? The circle that I did the inside and it looked very
Yeah.
ocular. And it just screwed it up. But that's okay. I'm going to just print over the whole thing with either and I have down here salmon. That's a really good idea. Okay. Really good idea.
she had it twice.
I did, in a row.
Or she was impressed with her first self.
Yeah. Okay, I got this one out because I thought, oh man, that goes with, look.
Ooh. I likey that.
I do too. And here's the new eyeball.
And parts.
And parts. Okay, I have to put these someplace where...
Now, those little itty bitty parts, I don't include those a lot of times. When you guys are asking for, so remember, and those of you that are new and are like, oh wow, these are really cool, we will include the parts. And we've been kind of trying to do it automatically just because I'd rather do that than throw them away.
But these might not make it.
Well, no, if it's big enough and I can pick it off the plate or off of the mat, then you get it. But little tiny ones, a lot of times, they're a lot easier just to scrape
Okay.
and be done with.
Can you see the difference here? Yeah, it's number one, there's an attachment thing there, so
Yeah.
the top part doesn't flop loose.
It's going to be a lot easier to lift.
Handle and lift in a nice clean lift.
Yeah.
Rather than having that iris flop back down and make a print that you really didn't want, which is kind of what happened on mine the other day. But I don't think it was bad. I just think, if you want that to happen, you need to make it happen, not just. But what you also get with this, look at all these goodies here.
Yeah, you can just
You get
hashtag the invoice. I want my bits.
Look at this. And I mean,
I
you
love
can
these.
just layer this over and you can make your own little hillocks and pillocks and wavy parts and, I don't know. I know that Darcy, she's the queen of the Frankenstencil.
Yeah, she's the master.
But wait till you see these parts, Darcy. Wait till you see those parts. You're just gonna this is the one I was talking to you about.
I think those are from both things. He put them all in one thing, I think.
Look at this.
Those are some good parts.
Look at this. Aren't these just amazing?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who would not want these? Ho. We don't know those people.
Oh, Anne says the big eye and glow-in-dark paint for Halloween banners.
Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. And then Fran was talking about this paint she had the other day she got from the
Oh, the
store.
lit. And it's not paint. What she got was the
Powder.
the powder, so the pigment. So you can mix it into, impasto or whatever.
And make it heat sensitive.
Well, now, she said that she needed to go back and read that. I don't know that it's, that's cool if it is. But it's definitely, like, glow in the dark.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it was heat sensitive. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like hypercolor. Remember those
and
shirts?
yeah.
I had some of those.
Yeah.
They didn't
They
last.
don't hyper after a while.
No.
Izzy has one that we got from the Botanical Gardens.
We don't change our blades all that often, Mouse.
What is that?
The blades on the Cricut.
Oh.
I think it's because of the Yupo. I don't think it dulls down like when it cuts paper.
Okay.
That's my thought. I don't know.
Well, let's get on with it
Yeah,
here.
let's do some stuff.
Let's-
We got 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes.
Or we can go long. I don't care.
Well, it just depends.
If you start doing some cool stuff.
Yeah. Well, now, you know what I should do before I start that is I should go ahead and share the other
Oh, yeah,
parts
there's more.
of the... Duh.
There's more.
There's more. Okay.
Brad's been busy.
He is. We like to keep him busy. It keeps him out of trouble and off the streets. And out of the pool hall. As my grandmother used to say. Yeah, out of the bars in the pool hall.
So yeah, that would be a trio.
Dut, dut, dut.
Dut, dut, dut.
Dut, dut, dut. And I might just, I think this might be a better bet. Look.
Rebecca wants to know about gouache.
Yeah, I'm not
We don't
a big
know about it
gouache
very
fan.
much. You know,
Yeah, all it is it's just opaque watercolors.
the person to ask or, you know, talk to would be Carrie Gibson, Mixed Media.
Yeah.
She knows about that stuff.
She knows about that stuff.
And then some of the people here in the chat may know more. You know, Diane, the Messy Palette, she probably knows. She knows about all kinds of products.
Yes, 'cause
she knows the reps. She's had a store. She knows people.
She does. She
And
do.
things.
She do. Okay.
That's why she got a tool.
Now, all right, I'm going to lay that over there. I don't think I'm going to need this one, but I wanted to show you this because I think this would be marvelous, darling. With our
Oh, that's true too, Deb. Yes.
what?
Lindsay at the Frugal Crafter. She's done here recently quite a few videos about gouache and re-upping. Like she even had some that had dried up, and so she
Solubilized.
Yes, made it
Rehydrated.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there you
Okay.
go.
Yeah, I have some gouache paints. I don't enjoy them as much. You know, some people just think they're the shiznit, but
We haven't gone into it.
maybe I'm missing something. You know, who knows?
She does that sometimes.
Okay,
Thank you.
isn't that great?
Yes.
All right, everybody saw that one.
Yes.
And put that back in the folder. And then I really need something with a little more contrast. Sorry about that.
Yeah, like Jasper says, yes. The only time she did it was back in the 80s in graphic design classes making illustrations. It's just opaque watercolor.
Opaque watercolor. There you go. I just don't find it all that. I really like the transparencies. I like getting layers. And you don't get layers with gouache
No.
so much. Okay, here you are. Chambered Nautilus in a 9x12.
Chambered Nautilus.
Yeah, chambered Nautilus. That was what my original. And then we have some new. Okay, here's this guy.
Yes, Jasper, but like when I took classes, it was all graphic design, like computer ones. I didn't really take that many. I didn't go to school that long. So I didn't actually take a lot of the art classes. Art classes.
She went to class with me when she was in
Yeah.
elementary school because I couldn't afford a babysitter.
Yeah. That was my education.
Okay, so this is a set of 3 also.
She just has a small one to do the stuff
Yes.
that she's going to be doing.
And I'm going to put that one back
I
out.
love these. They just look
I do
really
too.
cool.
I'm very excited about these. And then this is the new
I don't know what we're calling. Brad,
sort
what
of
are we calling this one?
mandala. I don't know.
I was saying like a hex mandala because it's 6-sided.
Yeah.
Isn't it pretty? Like I'm just very in love with this.
And it would go nicely with
Oh, Deb says you can water down gouache for illuminated calligraphy for dip pins. Oh, Gaji Mouse is Fibonacci sequence and golden ratio.
oh yeah,
My
absolutely.
father did his thesis on that stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. It looks like a doily. Amazing. Mandala tiles. Oh, I like that. I don't know if technically these are a mandala, if it's not circular. I don't
Yeah.
know what the rules are on mandala.
And look, you could tile it.
I like it.
Okay.
I'm excited about those.
I'm liking this too. It's
He
it's
gave
not
us a lot.
it's
kind of
it's too much at once, and I told him, I said, I'm probably not going to get to all of
but that's
that.
fine. Yeah, we're just
Oh,
teasing you guys.
Not done yet.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Yeah. Did Brad say what he's calling? Oh, no clue. Yeah, we
Yeah.
may need some help on names for some of these. Ooh,
There,
you
how
go.
about
That's
that?
a little better.
Sorry.
Parquet is what he was calling this one.
Parquet. Yeah, I love it.
Yes, art paralysis with all of the. Ooh, hexablooms. I love that. Gouache is opaque and flat matte. Always used to be used in textile designs because of the flat matte. It was easy to digitally scan. That makes a whole heck of a lot of sense to me. Because let me tell you, that is one of the things about even turning some of P's gel prints into,
Because of the
shiny.
They're
It gets
not.
very tricky trying to photograph them or even scan them. I don't like our scanner. It's not a very good scanner. Most of the time I just photograph things. But still, trying to match those colors and stuff. Because of the reflection. And just even the reflection in the box and all kinds of things. You know. Problems of the, graphic designy world.
Graphic designy world. Alrighty, here we go. Ladies and gents. Okay.
Goodness,
I swigged that down and it kind of went down the wrong pipe. Okay.
she didn't smoke it though.
Yeah, didn't toke it. Okay. So, let's see. We decided we're going to go with the bigger one.
Oh yes, they will probably be up. So what time on Sunday? Linda would like to know. What time are they going to be available? Yeah, Saturday night, usually by Sunday morning. I'm just loving that.
Okay, now you see how I just turned that?
Mm-hmm.
So that I've got this kind of defined area here. So what color do I want to use now to make this happen? And I can use I could use a really dark blue.
I like that idea.
Or I could use silver,
Or
gold.
it's an option.
I don't have anything over there like that. So let's do that.
All right.
All right, now, here we go. And you know how I am spatially.
Spatially special.
Especially special. I want that. I really, I'm very concerned about my placement here. Most of the time, I'm not.
Darcy says copper. Copper could be really nice. I almost think copper's better than gold.
Well, and my copper is more opaque.
Because it's like orange. So you have a good complementary thing happening there. Don't cut off the wrong leg, Mouse says.
Bless your heart.
She was listening in the beginning.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I probably should use...
Anne said, P suggested gold. Hold on to your girders. I know.
Okay, we're starting over.
Redo.
Redo. Boo-hoo. Alright, we're getting the small one because I think I can control my placement better on my small one.
What are you talking about, small one? Is this your 5x7?
Yes, ma'am.
What's that other one, your 6x8?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Linda would like to know if I'm okay.
If what?
If I'm okay, because I said that the copper was a better choice than the gold.
Oh, yeah. She probably is ailing. Something.
Mm-hmm.
Did you eat something that disagreed with?
Yeah, that stupid barbecue. Gives me heartburn every time. I don't know why. Barbecue. I think it's the liquidy smoke stuff. Sure you guys wanted to know that.
Okay. See, I can control my placement a lot better here.
Yeah.
Okay?
You had too much room
Too much room
Yeah.
on the other one. Okay? So, I'm going to make sure that this is down.
I'd like a gin and tonic. That sounds good.
I'd like a red beer.
Well, then you definitely are going to fall over and go to sleep.
Go to sleep. True that. Alright, I'm going to keep that right there. Now, I want to just Okay.
You got your.
I think I do, dear Lord. I don't know.
This is like how athletes, you know, the repetitive motion. She's trying to get. Oh, Tam! She has upgraded to Loverly. Tam, do I have your? I need your address and stuff. So if you would email me, message me, or you know, just find me on the internet. I'm in lots of places.
Send an owl.
We'll take an owl, maybe.
Okay, I don't need that. I don't need that. I just need a place to brayer off here.
And welcome to Loverly.
Yes. And so what did we decide? Copper?
Yes, copper, please.
Coming up.
Oh, sure. See, these guys are starting to puke out. That's part of the problem. Your boxes, you know, expanding. Kind of like you got the elastic pants of boxes over here. They're very happy, but you know.
I haven't realized they've gained a
squishing
little
out.
weight.
Yeah, that's right. They're squishing out. Oh, that's some interesting information. Mouse says that I think people started drinking tonic because it has quinine,
Quinine?
which helps with malaria.
Oh, you guys, I did this ass backwards.
Yeah, you did. Well, just do that on a different print. Or flop that over on your other thing. Or flop that down.
Well, it's going the wrong way.
She's working it out. She cut off the wrong leg.
I did. Damn it.
Sugar biscuits.
Sugar bits. Okay, this is what happens.
Okay,
You know.
very good. Perfect, Pam. Perfect.
What?
She's going to order some stencils, too, so we'll have her address, and we can send it all in one thing. You'll have in one big happy package. I love that. Gin and tonic with lime. It's so refreshing. It is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't get all sad and mad. Okay, here's what you do. Oh, good.
I'm done with that for right now. I will pick that up at a later date.
Okay.
Okay, now we have to figure out one nice thing about metallics. Dries fast.
Yes. What you should do is...
Of course, that's not dry. There, fix that. Okay,
Pressure.
no worries. I have other plates that may or may not be. Well, this has got some mucky muck on it. What were we doing? Oh, here, maybe I can do this.
Oh, yes, Tam, we do need your email or whatever to at least get you your code so then you can place your order. Deb says that she used to drink vodka tonic until she realized it tasted better without the tonic. I like you, Deb. I do.
Okay, let's see here. Where is my opaque? That's not it. Orange. Oh, that's semi. Getting closer, folks. Getting
All right.
closer. Just about there.
You got 7 minutes, or are we going to go long? I think we're going to go long.
And this sucker says that it's opaque, but it's BS. Look at that. It's not opaque.
Mm-mm. I think if you put, like, you know, layers and layers of it, it would be, but...
14 layers later.
If you go thick.
Go thick. All right, now I'm gonna do good on this one.
Oh, yes, if you're going to drink, you don't... You got to drink the good stuff. Especially the older you get. It's just not worth it. Ooh, Taco Thursday at Denny's house. All right.
What is it?
We'll see you Sunday. Bye, Denny. It's Taco Thursday.
Ooh.
I know. Hey, she's just a couple hours away. We could go see Denny.
Yeah.
Oh, I love ginger beer. Ginger beer, gin, and orange juice.
You
Very
you
good.
used to make something like that?
Yeah. I can't remember the name of the drink.
I'm going to try to leave some of this on here so that it kind of, a little bit, I don't know. You know, this is already screwed up, so
Yeah.
we don't really give a rip snort.
Oh, there you go, Susan. Clean and sober since 1978. Congrats on that.
What is it?
I don't drink much anymore. It's not worth it. Life is hard enough.
I just, you know, I kind of like.
She likes her one beer.
I like my one beer. And not all the time.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Tam, if you signed up over on the website, then we'll have your...
Well, you know, it's one of those, we're getting there.
I like it.
I don't love it, but I don't hate it. And we've got some really fabulous tissue paper here.
Perfect.
Not tissue paper, deli paper.
Oh, Judy, she's smoke-free since June 8th of 2017. Congrats on that. I am smoke-free since, I think it was probably, what, September 2016? Something like that.
What?
I'm not going to read the clarification of that. Oh.
Let's see what we've got over here.
Oh. Heather, that stuff is terrible.
What?
Mountain Dew. Oof.
Oh, that is evil stuff. And I don't know what it has in it, but it's got more caffeine than coffee. It's not something you want to be giving to children.
Maybe Jasper. I don't know.
What is it?
Oh, she's asking questions about Toke on a Thursday.
Oh, that's just being silly. I do that.
Oh, I like some Pinot Noir, but it messes me up. It messes with my sinuses.
What
the
is
red
it?
wine.
Oh,
Terrible messes my sinuses.
No, I cannot do it. I start turning red and I get hot.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
And when she's hot, she's not. It's not.
It is not.
She's not
pretty.
nice.
And it dehydrates me to the point of yeah.
Yeah.
Not anything good to say about
You
that.
need some new frame papers.
I do.
Ooh. I like you that.
Kind of interesting, isn't it?
I think this will be one like later on you come around and do like you kind of focus in on something
Focusing on something, I like that.
or create a focus area.
Yes, that is.
Yeah.
Because right now it's kind of all over the place.
It's a lot of pattern in a tiny place.
Over the place. All right, what do we got here? Oh, okay. Here we go.
We got 2 minutes, or are we gonna go long?
I don't know. I want to do this one because I really have high hopes.
Okay.
High hopes. All right. So what do I want to happen here? And don't talk to me, okay? Don't talk to me.
Okay.
I'm focusing.
Okay.
I want this to show as a print. So do I want the purple to show through?
You're gonna block out everything around it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna do like what you did a minute ago.
Yes, that I didn't want to do.
But I think whatever you do, it needs to be
Transparent.
transparent, like what you did with the purple one.
Okay.
You got a
All
game
right.
plan?
I do. I don't know that. I wonder if I've got a clean plate over here. They all seem to have some kind of crap on them. Well, we got the big in here. Doesn't have any crap on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what I want to do right now while I'm thinking about it is get another paper underneath, because when I use the big one, remember, we have issues with the underneath side of things.
Some good stuff
Okay.
on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's little bits and pieces,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's going to be anything that's and I've got enough wiggle room here.
You think you can?
I think I can manage. Okay.
Well, you still need to do your thing, because
Yeah,
you
I
want
do.
it to be positioned properly.
I
So
do.
get it back on there. Put your plate down.
Get it back on here.
There you go.
Put it over here, and remember that that's how I want to do it.
Okay.
All right, everybody with me on this one?
Round two.
All right, so what I'm going to
Hanging
do,
in there.
what I am going to do here, I don't really know if I want to do
Thank you, Janet. She says great stencil.
that.
Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, that might be a little harsh. I was thinking maybe more of your the one transparent brownie kind of color, perhaps. You could even go with really the red business.
That might be interesting. Oh, quinacridone?
Old quinacridone.
Crimson?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's going to make that one leak. See, I don't
You don't want to do that?
want to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, though.
You're going to put gold on it?
I'm going to put green gold. Watch this, Fran.
We're halfway there.
And what I might do is
But that is a good idea.
I might add a little bit of this dark brown just to make it a little darker.
Is that the Van Dyke?
Yes.
Look at me knowing things.
Look at you knowing some things.
Oh, yes. Mouse said that if you turn red, you're probably missing alcohol dehydrogenase, I think is what it is. It means you don't have the protein to digest alcohol, so you really should avoid it. And I think,
We have decided that perhaps that is true, and we think that we might have ancestry in the because I don't know what ethnic group it is. Susie, Asian that cannot.
Yeah, because Brad's the same way. He turns all red and speckledy and. Alrighty.
Interesting little
You're
hoopty.
just gonna put your print down?
No, I'm not.
Okay, there you go. Turn around. Hokey pokey. Put your foot in. Turn about.
Where are you, little guy? There you are. I think this is gonna be so.
Now it's gonna be a quick pull, or are you gonna leave it on there?
I think I can pull
Pull
it.
it. Okay.
I mean, I'm thinking so. I don't know.
Ann says anytime you turn red, anytime something you ingest makes you turn red, it's a warning. Yeah, seems like that would be.
Yeah.
Look at that. I like it.
I'm quite. This is a good ending point.
A good end. Okay. There you go, guys.
I just, I really feel like that was got some good stuff on there to go on, and I'm going to do this one, but just not right now. I want to think about this because I spent hours on that. I don't want to mess that up, so I'll have to do that very thoughtfully within, with lots of God. I love this. Just think it's so
There we go. No, Evie says that makes her smile.
I like that. All right, ladies and gents.
That's right. Save the red for the bloody prince. Murdery.
Look at that. Look how wonderful that is.
Alrighty, guys. Well, there we go. We are then, I think, calling this the end. We will see you on Sunday. I'm not really sure. Are we going to be binding this book anytime soon? You still just going to be doing this thing?
I just made some more pages, Mariah.
Okay. Probably going to be doing the same stuff. She will have her new pencils by then, too. And, you know, we got more pages to mess with. Someday we'll bind it. There we go.
There we go.
If you guys are popping in here at the end, this is the end. Please do be sure to give the thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. Like, subscribe, do all of that business. Share with your arty friends. Tell them what a great time it is. Have them come over, hang out with us in the chat. We do so appreciate all of you guys that do show up. This wouldn't be what it is without you guys. And we know that because we've now done some pre-recorded ones and it was a little painful. You'll get to experience that. It's fine. We're gonna, you know, P will be here for the pre-recorded ones. That's when I'm on vacation during
I want
June
to talk.
20th. She's like, what are they saying? Like, well, they're not saying anything now.
See, I was so excited because I thought it was a talkie over.
Yeah.
And Mariah says, no,
No,
you're not, no talkie. You cannot talk.
So we do have that coming up. If you are not a if you're not a member of the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group, that is where we hang out with a lot of these lovely folks that you see here in the chat each and every day. You know, we're always there. That's where we hang out during the week. And again, we do stream every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Central, 10 a.m. on Sundays. Thank you guys again so much for hanging out with us, and we will see you Sunday. Bye.
Sunday. Oh, yeah. Now, see, that's starting to happen.
I'm just going to hang up on you. Bye.
Bye.